Hey, Facebook land. Patrick O'Grady, managing editor with the Phoenix Business Journal. I'm here with Mike Sunix, senior reporter who covers, as we've discussed before, everything. Today we're talking about a special package that the Phoenix Business Journal, in conjunction with all the other business journals around the country, are putting together on Amazon, detailing a lot of the company's disruptive influence in the U.S., whether it comes from retail or commercial real estate. You name it. All of the stories are going live on our website. In a few minutes, I'll post it to this video blog if you haven't seen it already. But Mike did a lot of the reporting from the local angle, so we wanted to talk a little bit about kind of what's going on with Amazon here and you know, kind of the company's impact here. So, biggest impact, what do you see from Amazon in the Valley?
Well, the world's changed, right?
Yeah.
E-commerce, how people consume media, information, entertainment. And a couple companies, Amazon, Apple, are symbolic of that. So everything they do kind of impacts all types of companies. But Amazon has about 5,000 employees here. They have fulfillment distribution centers in Goodyear, Phoenix, and Chandler. They have a tech center, kind of IT center in Tempe. And, you know, we're in the mix, at least, for the second headquarters. Everybody's bidding on that. We're going to bid on that.
Of course.
Michael Crow's going to reach out to them at ASU like he did to Starbucks and pitch all the innovation that's going on there. Amazon has a huge impact on retail. So all the malls, we have an oversaturation of malls and shopping centers here. So if you think about all the retailers that we all shop at and know, Macy's, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, all those places are impacted by what Amazon's doing, what's happening with e-commerce, because they're all moving. They have to move in that direction. Macerich, which owns all the big malls here, most of the big malls here, they're impacted by what happens with e-commerce and whether the stores are going to evolve or go away. And so Amazon has a sweeping impact not only on commerce and business in general, but if you drill down to where you live or where you work and all the places you shop at, they're all impacted by what's going on with more people buying things online and Amazon growing its market share and all those types of places. Distribution-wise, they have not only a lot of employees, but a lot of space. We're a big distribution market. Some of the companies I mentioned, like Macy's and Walmart, also have big centers in here. We're near LA, we're near the port, we're on I-10, and we're the 12th or 13th largest metro area in the country. So they need to be here too.
Right. Now, one of the things that we talked about overall in the packages is how many incentives Amazon has gotten. I think it was about $1.24 billion over throughout the U.S. in various markets. Phoenix isn't one of those markets that gave a lot of incentives. I think I saw the stats, and it's $4 to $5 million total for all of Amazon's footprint here. What is it about Phoenix that we just don't do incentives, particularly for something like this?
Yeah. There's a couple things at play. Our public policy, we don't have big incentives. Right. So they get job training money from the Commerce Authority. That was the bulk of what they've gotten here. You see them get bigger tax abatements and incentives from other places. Because part of it is because there's not a lot of places competing with us. If you're in New England or in the Midwest, there's a lot of cities where Amazon could put a regional center, fulfillment center, a lot of places that they could pit against each other that would not bidding against each other. The next biggest metro area is 5 hours away from us, and they need to be here. We have good cost, low costs for them already, and so there's some cost advantages for them to be here. But they have stuff in Riverside, they have stuff in Nevada, but they need to be in a big market like this. And public policy-wise, we just don't give big incentives to a single company. We don't have that kind of pot of cash that you saw Wisconsin give to Foxconn, that Texas gives to people, that some of these southern states are going to give to Toyota and Mazda. And so Amazon didn't get those from us. And that's going to play a role in the second headquarters that they're looking for. It's going to be a big bidding war potentially. And a place like Arizona that doesn't give those things, if that's what Amazon's looking for, then we're at a disadvantage because we don't craft those things, and part of that's our conservative kind of libertarian politics, and part of it's we're a growth market, so we haven't had to have those a lot of times. Now we've missed out on people. Tesla went to Nevada because of those incentives. That was part of it. So the folks on the other side of the issue will say, hey, we miss out sometimes. Other folks, look at this and say, well, it's corporate welfare. Amazon's got a huge market cap, got a billionaire founder. Why are you giving money to these guys? But a little different dynamic in some other parts of the country where they can pit other cities against each other.
Right. Hey, getting back to a little bit about the real estate, you talked to some of the people involved in real estate. What are they saying? What is our retail market going to look like in 3 to 5 years because of Amazon? And others.
The honest answer is nobody really knows for sure. It's going to shake out. I mean, you've seen a lot of stores close. You've seen some bankruptcies. You're going to see a lot of the big chains kind of pare down. We have a lot of major malls, a lot of power centers here. Some of those are going to go away. Some of those are going to be emptier than others. And so, we're all trying to figure out where that ends up. But you look at, submarkets like Scottsdale or Chandler or the Biltmore area or Arrowhead are pretty strong retail segments. There's a lot of population on there. There's a lot of jobs around there. The incomes are good. Those places should be okay. The marginal malls, the older malls, some of the intersections that are, transitioning demographically or economic-wise, those may change. You've seen some subtle changes where you've seen charter schools, storage facilities, even apartments, offices go into places. I think you're going to see a different landscape. I think you're going to probably see less retailers, different types of stores. You've seen Walmart move towards trying to get people to pick up things at their stores. Macy's, Best Buy are doing that now. People moving towards the delivery options and shipping that Amazon set the stage for. That's going to show up in real estate too. And we've built a lot of shopping centers because in the past we've been dependent on sales tax. Yes. And so there's a lot of shopping centers. People want to take advantage of that. We like growth. There's been a lot of growth, and stores have followed the houses out there in the suburbs, and that's changing because people are shopping more from their smartphone or their computer. It's going to be drastically different. How that longs to shake out 3-5 years, it could be a short window, and the retailers and the landlords that don't kind of evolve with that might get left behind. That's why you see restaurants and entertainment options going into these shopping centers and even some malls now. Because people still want to go out to eat, people still want to do that. They just buy more things online, and so we're going to see fewer retailers in a very changed retail landscape.
More like a showroom kind of concept, like Tesla has over at Scottsdale Fashion Square, where you walk in, you look at a product, and you say, "Yeah, this is great. Let me go order it on my phone."
Yeah, there's some of that. People are talking about personal shopping, making the experience better, and then you have these kind of treasure hunt places like Marshalls and Ross and TJ Maxx, where people go there, they know they're going to get maybe brand names, they're looking for cheaper stuff, it's kind of an experience, it's fun. Those have done pretty well. So you're going to see a mix of things, and you're seeing retailers try all these things, throwing spaghetti at the wall. They're just trying to figure out how to get that market share, but it's oversaturated, both in terms of the real estate, the number of shopping centers and malls out there, and the number of retailers chasing customers.
Right. All right, well, cool. Like I said, the stories are up live. They'll also be in the cover of this Friday's edition, so keep an eye out for that. We've got a large package going out with that. Until then, I'll put the links on there after we get done filming this, and we'll talk to you probably a little later in the week, maybe with Steven, about some of the impacts that he sees with some individual businesses. Thanks a lot, Facebook.
Thanks.